We're Jazz and Crystal, and this is Bella and Izzy. We live in our DIY tiny home on wheels, which has brought us to some unbelievable places. We've paused our adventures to tackle van renovations. Join us this week as we remodel our kitchen, experience some setbacks, and start to worry we won't beat the snow. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm home! It's pretty big. Oh my goodness. It's gonna fit, right?
You did the measurements, girl!
Oh, I can't wait to do dishes in the sink. Whoa!
That was easy!
Today's projects are the kitchen. We're doing the counter, we're installing the sink, and the water tank. It might be
today.
Over the next few days, actually. It's gonna take a lot longer. And the reason that we're redoing this part of the kitchen is because since we moved into the van and figured out what works for us, we decided we want a stationary water tank, and that removing the jugs every week was, one, taking up too much space. You always have
Crystal's arms.
Yeah.
She's the water person.
I was the water lady. Mm-hmm. And then with the counter, it was warping, cracking. So we're just gonna condense the kitchen and we have a bigger sink. That way I have more space to do the dishes.
Thank you. It's true. She does all the dishes. I have a pretty good van mate.
Me too, honey.
Van wife.
Ooh.
It's probably better it's snug.
Let's cut. Doesn't look like the wood is getting flush.
Yeah, like these aren't even flat either.
These cuts are so terrible.
I knew you had a craving, so I brought you some Doritos. Sweet chili heat.
Just because it's vegan doesn't mean it's healthy.
Means it's delicious though.
But it's tasty! You have like the...
My whole tongue is tingling.
So we just went to go put the kitchen together, and because we didn't have the proper saw, we couldn't get anything to be a 90-degree angle. So now we really have to start over and measure everything again because we now have the proper saw, thanks to my uncle. Check out this beast. Are you measuring twice, cutting once?
Measuring at least 5 times now. Brilliant.
Brilliant!
Wow, okay. So
I'm happier now. Can't lie, things got heated.
Is the camera, can the camera see us right now?
I think so.
Yeah, things did get heated.
I was overbuilding the kitchen. I said, let's bring the old one back in.
Jasmine wanted to bring the old kitchen back home. It ain't coming home.
It's nice to see so many people walking today.
I know, it's a busy, busy day.
Hello.
Good. Sit.
The day just keeps getting a little bit more frustrating as we're making the most rookie mistakes.
Oh, like the rookiest mistakes.
Yeah, like this is so silly.
It's getting frustrating. We just really excitedly decided to make our kitchen structure wider.
Not wider, but like in line with everything because we thought that's how it used to be,
wider
right?
than we were planning because
Yeah.
we had cut the counter already, and so obviously it can't be wider than the counter.
And we wanted the counter 20 because then it could fit in the planer, which makes it look nicer. And we just built our kitchen way too big.
Yep.
At least, I mean, the third time's a charm, right? So we're on to making the kitchen for the third time today.
I just want to laugh about it. Like, I want to be mad, but I'm just like, it's so silly.
Oh, I know. Okay, so we'll see y'all when it's done. still eating chips for a meal. It's now dinner time. And we did it!
Yeah, we did it. Finally.
Want to tell them what we did? 8 hours later?
After 8 hours, we got a place for our water tank. We've built a structure for our... What is this? Kitchen? And then we've got a countertop, which we have yet to sand and finish everything. It's totally raw. This is our sink. Possible placement.
Yeah.
Welcome back, vlog. Today we are feeling the pressure. We have a lot of things to do. We are cramming to get some progress. It is Thanksgiving weekend in Canada, so we spent time with our family and we had a delicious dinner, more of a feast.
Now we're paying for it.
Want to focus hard today because we feel like we haven't made, well, I don't know, do you feel like that?
We killed the electrical system,
Yeah.
but this kitchen and plumbing is a whole new story. I will trade someone their electrical system if they want to do our kitchen for us.
So
but
really,
we're gonna get it done.
Yeah.
We always end up getting it done.
Yeah.
This might be a few days late. So we're starting with cutting the hole for the sink, and then the stove, and then cutting the extra counter that's gonna flip up over here.
And then making this structure
More sturdy, so we can add drawers.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Big project.
Okay, time to measure. Think you did it?
I think so.
Woo!
Spacious. Anything.
First try. Wow.
Looks really nice.
Can't wait to cook in here.
HelloFresh! Time to eat! There's 3 meals in this box.
Your face says it all.
How do we choose? Ready?
Yep, my eyes are shut.
Roasted cauliflower and pilaf.
Someone's excited.
So excited. Today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh, Canada's most popular meal kit. And they heard we're doing renovations. What better timing? Because we clearly don't have time to make ourselves healthy meals right now. We've been eating Doritos. So super thanks to them for hooking us up with some delicious food. Let's cook?
Let's.
HelloFresh has the most variety of any Canadian meal kit. They create delicious step-by-step recipes every week with fresh, pre-portioned ingredients delivered right to your doorstep. We love cooking from scratch, and HelloFresh is convenient, flexible, and dietarily diverse, making dinner simple. Delicious.
Fresh.
You all saw in our last video that I shed a few tears over missing dinner, so this is great timing, HelloFresh.
To have a delicious, easy meal delivered right to your door, head on over to the link in the description for $80 off as well as free shipping using the code VANWIVES80. If you haven't noticed, we have the piece of wood the right way this time. Are you ready?
We're making a wall for the side of our kitchen. And because the wall on the van is not straight, we need to like scribe it and make sure that it fits
Flushly.
flush against the circular shape of the wall. Or the,
Oval. Whatever shape that is.
yes.
And I don't know why I can't contain whatever's burning inside.
Remember how we said it was Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend? Well, there's leftovers and we are definitely eating like queens today. Time to eat. And we're back to work. Now what are we on to?
Now we're onto the fittings for our new 42-gallon water tank. And plumbing is always more challenging for us than anything else, so
Yeah.
it's going to probably take a while as well.
And now we're just gonna fiddle around with this water tank. It didn't take us that long in Home Depot to put all the pieces together. I don't know if that's because we actually brought our water tank, so it made it easier, or because we're doing it completely wrong. But I guess we'll find out when we put some water in it, eh?
So we're just going to walk you through what we're doing under here, under our kitchen.
Just take this after you cut it, plop it in here, and see.
Yeah.
And then to take it apart, you just push down,
So
and you pull.
It seems really simple. Like
That's why it seems too simple to be true.
Yeah.
But we did
we'll
our
see.
breather pipe.
Yeah. So one of the 4 connections done.
Time to tackle the rest. Crystal's just whipping up these nice little brackets so that way our water tank doesn't slide away, because 42 gallons is a lot of water. We
That's
actually
a lot of weight. How much is it again? 350 pounds.
350 pounds, folks. We actually got 42 gallons though because we don't plan on actually filling it up all the way. That's like a lot of water tanks. You actually can't fill them to the top, so you end up losing a couple gallons. And it wasn't that much bigger, and it fit really nice. And there's 4 of us. So these, hopefully, and obviously the wall and the structure are gonna help it stay in place. And then we've just added some felt right here so it doesn't rub up against it. We're also putting it in the middle of our axles, and I'm not sure if that makes it better, so correct me or tell me if I'm right or wrong. But because it's in the middle of both wheels, I think it's better on the shocks. It's not
true.
Yeah, the van's gonna be happier. I mean, we already take her on some pretty gnarly roads, so I'd say we are not clean with this. We got everything done except the pump because we're not missing something, but
We got the wrong size?
we bought the wrong whole shape.
Yeah, we got the whole wrong piece.
We bought threaded.
At least we got 3 of 4.
Super happy with how this kitchen is turning out. I can't wait to finish it all, literally. It's so nice. I think I'm more obsessed with how open our door is now. If you are getting an old Sprinter, make sure you leave your door open.
That's actually a huge regret. Like,
Yeah,
I think we thought that we don't need the full door, but
you really do.
it's so nice.
Yeah, it's super nice. I'm literally staring at it in awe right now on my door. Because the O6s are so much smaller, you want to be able to have all that. So if you can build even something small, just don't make it all the way up. It just feels so enclosed and not so welcoming. And
now you can just jump in and jump out.
Yeah, it's super. All 4 of us can jump in and jump out at the same time.
Easily. Can I pull the lights?
Sure can.
Oh, they went out. Morning.
We're actually going to start going back to the benches today. It's going to be flip-floppy because there's just so many little tasks. But because we're making our table, dinette in the back here, out of the same slab as our counter, we want to have them all cut and perfect so that way when we finish the counters, we're not finishing one counter and then another counter. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So we're measuring up our old counter because we really like the length of it. It could host a lot of people. It is a little bit thinner, so we might make it a bit longer. And that way we can even have more friends over. So Crystal's measuring right now, and it's just gonna go right in the middle right here. That's what I've been thinking.
This is so confusing.
Also, quick tip, if you are making any holes in your counter, you actually always want to make the hole on your good side, believe it or not, because I'll show you what the bottom side looks like compared to the top side. That's our top side, bottom side. I'm going to tackle the plumbing, well, Chris is going to tackle our backsplash. Remember yesterday when I said you could just like pull these apart? Don't do that, it actually makes them way weaker. We had an amazing customer service at Home Depot yesterday, and the worker told us all about these little bites, and guess what? Now they're gonna be secure because we bought all new ones because I like to pull them all apart before. Oopsie! So, how many pieces did we buy at Home Depot the other day? And guess what? None of it fits!
I think this is the most I've laughed all day. We are struggling.
It's a tough day today. I'll be right back, right here. I'm back. And I got lots of pieces. I brought in the piece, so I think I have everything right. And we got some footlongs. I feel like we've done more eating in this vlog than building, but probably wrong. I think I'm downgrading everything we've done. I can't believe I just did that. I went to the hardware store and I brought the piece that goes in the pump with the tubing, and I forgot it there. I have all the pieces to hook up to the tank, but now, what? Guess what? I forgot our piece at the hardware store.
What are you talking about?
The piece I brought. This day actually can't get worse.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, it's I
What do
just
you
checked the car.
mean?
I don't know
I
how
have
to.
no idea where you put it. Should we just call it a week?
Yeah, like, I'm over this.
I went through like so many emotions when you left. I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'm like, oh, I'm crying. Like, I'm sad.
Van builds are hard, honestly.
I forgot how hard it is to build a van.
Kudos to anyone that's doing it themselves.
There's tension sometimes. Like today, oh my goodness.
Even though not much is going right, we're gonna hustle through the night because I honestly believe in us. Even though all odds are against us right now, but I think we got it. Ooh, getting the kitchen counter is pretty.
Nobody likes wood boogies.
The universe has honestly just been giving us sign after sign to just take a break. It's all gonna be okay. And we didn't listen. Look what just happened. And on that note, see you next Sunday. Ciao.